Hey guys, Mac here of Bound for Nowhere. So one of the most frequent questions that we get about living on the road full time has something to do about hygiene, like how we go to the bathroom since we don't have a toilet, or how we shower. The good thing is I have a ton of experience under my belt and I'm not afraid to share it. The thing is, none of this stuff is hard. It just takes some planning and strategizing to make it happen. All right, so let's dive in. What I'm about to say may come as a shock to you, but we don't have a bathroom in our new rig. And we've actually never had a bathroom in any of our rigs previous. The reason being, if it came with a toilet, we actually ended up taking it out in favor of having more storage. So we've gotten a lot of practice over time with not having a bathroom. So let's jump in to what we do since we don't have one. For number one, when we're out in nature, we'll go find a quiet, off the beaten path place to just go to the bathroom. I will say we are very strict about not leaving any TP behind. Toilet paper actually does not break down as fast as you think it does, and especially in places that don't get rain all that frequently. And nothing will ruin a campsite quite like showing up and finding toilet paper everywhere. It sucks. Trust me, I've seen it, and it's not that awesome. So please, friendly reminder, do not leave your toilet paper behind. For cold or rainy days, or even when we're stealth camping and leaving the rig at night isn't exactly an option, we use a pee bottle, which is really just a wide mouth water bottle to pee in. Fun, right? But it actually has kind of saved us on numerous occasions. Almost on a daily basis, actually, we use ours. It's super functional, it's easy to clean, easy to work with. For the ladies out there, it does take a little practice to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty awesome. I will say I do not use one of those lady funnel things, which I lovingly call sheenuses, just because it's another thing to carry around and potentially have to clean later. So for me, I just found that it was a little bit more efficient to get used to using the water bottle versus using any of those extra accessories to pee. Before we dive into our poo policies, I do want to make it clear that we usually are in remote places, kind of like this one. But if we do happen to find ourselves in a city or town scenario, which is usually just to go to the grocery store, or if we're working at a coffee shop or library, it's really easy to find a clean, quiet place to go to the bathroom. So in those scenarios, finding bathroom facilities is never going to be an issue. But more commonly than not, this is the situation that we're going to find ourselves in, somewhere quiet and in the woods. So in those situations, a wilder poo is our preferred method. So for that, we will find a quiet, again, off the beaten path place to dig a hole, do our business, and then cover it back up, pat it down, and go on our merry way. But I will also be clear that we do not leave our toilet paper behind in these scenarios because, again, something could dig it up and they don't break down all that quickly. As a side note, if you are unfamiliar with the dig a hole method for your wilder poo, it is actually extremely common for hikers, backpackers, full-time travelers alike. So this is nothing new. And also, if you've never tried pooping outside, you honestly haven't lived yet. There have been some instances where we have been camped out near other campers, or for whatever reason, we can't dig a hole. And for that, we have a very handy tool called the potty. It takes just seconds to set up. It is made entirely of cardboard, so all it needs to be done is unfolded, lined with a biodegradable trash bag, and then all you have to do is enjoy. In the 6 months or so that we've had it, I think we've only had to use it 3 times. So it really is the off chances that we need it. But a huge thank you to Jorge and Jessica of Live, Work, Wander for introducing to us. Love you guys. You've seriously saved us from some near catastrophes. So thanks. So those are all of the kind of tools and workarounds that we personally use for going to the bathroom out here on the road. But we do know a lot of great people who travel full time, and they use either a cassette toilet or a composting toilet or some version of that thing, and we hear great things about them. Just for us personally, we couldn't afford the space. Real talk, my friends. Since going on the road, we average about 1 shower a week. Yeah, 1 shower. Sometimes we take more, sometimes we take less, but honestly, it's pretty incredible how your body over time starts to get used to taking fewer and fewer showers. The longest we've ever gone without a shower was about 2 weeks, and that was when we were in Mexico and we were surfing every day. But before life on the road, I was a solid take a shower every other day kind of girl. And if I didn't get that shower, it was pretty incredible how disgusting I looked and I had to use dry shampoo. But now that my body is used to this, I can go a solid 5 days before I kind of look like I need a shower, but I pretty much never need to use dry shampoo anymore. In the past, showering has actually been one of our biggest challenges. But now, lucky enough for us, in our new rig, we have not one, but 2 shower options. In our 4-wheel camper, we have the option of showering inside or outside. We found that we prefer to use the outdoor shower more just because the setup is really easy. All it is hooking up the hose into the spigot and then potentially adding a table to hold all of our shower supplies. Our inside shower is located exactly where the dinette is. The whole thing disassembles and the shower is set up in between those 2 seats. It's really nice to have, especially if we're needing to take a shower in a colder climate or if we're having a hard time finding a private place to take a shower outside. Both the inside and the outside shower do have temperature controls when using our hot water heater. It's really luxurious, even though we still have to be a little bit frugal with our 20-gallon water tank. As a side note, when showering outside, it's really important to use biodegradable soap, especially when your water is going to end up on the ground. For that reason, we really love Dr. Bronner's. It smells great, it's concentrated, and it's great for the environment. In our previous rigs, our preferred method of showering was using a portable shower bag by Nemo Equipment. We honestly couldn't speak more highly of this little piece of equipment because it's small, it's durable, and it's really easy to pack away when it's not in use. The Nemo shower holds about 3 gallons of water, which is plenty for Owen and I both to get in a really good shower. It has a little foot pump that allows you to keep it pressurized all the way to the last drop, making it super efficient. We would always try to do our best to plan ahead and fill it with a water spigot so we would never have to use any of our own water supply to fill the shower bag. Another great way to shower is by going to a yoga studio and taking a yoga class, going to a climbing gym and climbing, or going to a public pool and swimming before then using the locker rooms to take a shower. Owen and I really like to mix up our workout routine, so it's always a nice way to get in a workout and then be clean before you leave. Last but not least, truck stop showers. You may think I'm crazy if you've never experienced the glory of a truck stop shower. I'm serious, these things are amazing. And so I'm talking about a Love's, a Flying J, or another travel station like that. They offer showers to truckers or other passing travelers such as ourselves. They do tend to be a little bit on the pricey side, being about $10 to $12 a shower, but they are well worth the money. You get your own room, and it has a shower, a toilet, a sink, and sometimes even a bathroom and hot towels. You have an unlimited amount of time to use that bathroom, and Owen and I typically use it at the same time, so maybe the price in the end isn't all that bad. But like I said, hot towels, it's totally worth it. There have been a few instances where I have been freshly showered and then immediately gotten sweaty for some reason. Story of my life. But in those cases, typically don't want to take a full-blown shower and use all of that water. So what I do is a little thing called a bird bath. I'll typically do it right before getting in bed, and I'll heat up our kettle of water, not too hot, and I'll rinse down a washcloth that I have dedicated exactly to this purpose. I'll wipe my body down, then I'll do another pass with Dr. Bronner's, just a little bit, and then rinse the washcloth out again, wipe my body down for the last time, and it is really incredible how clean you feel, especially right before you slip into bed. So that pretty much covers all of the ways that we manage our hygiene from out here on the road. It isn't hard, it just takes a little bit of creativity and planning to make it happen. As of the time that we recorded this video, yesterday, Owen and I went to a public swimming pool and swam 2,500 meters before then showering. See, we put these same things into practice every single day. I hope that you found some of this helpful or intriguing. Maybe you'll use some of them when you head out on your next road trip or your adventure outdoors. I would love to hear if you guys have any tips or tricks of your own. Like, for instance, someone from Peru once told me that they sometimes will use a slice of lime squirted in their armpits to combat BO. Pretty interesting what people come up with. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys down the road.